and join me. Join me for my live as I come through to you today. I'm hoping I can get this to share through on everything. Just bear with me. As always, technology, gotta love it, haven't we? Right then, let me just get this going live into the group on Facebook. She says, how have you been? Have you had a good week? Drop me a comment and let me know. Got ya. So if you are there, drop me a comment and let me know. Hopefully the comments will start loading shortly. Always have fun and games, but we always get there in the end as well. How's your week been? Let me know. I'm curious. Have you had a positive week? Have you felt the shift in the energy that was vibing this week? Could you feel that shift? Could you feel that movement? Drop me a comment and let me know. It's still loading up comments here on FB. But if you are watching this on YT, then drop me a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that all important bell so you hear every time I put another video onto the channel on YT. So this has been quite a week. I'm just going to start. I just hope everything is working. The comments isn't working at my end at the moment, but hopefully it will be soon. So what is massive, what is key this week is that full moon energy, and that is literally coming into play in about 40 minutes here in the UK, as I believe it. So feel that energy, breathe that energy, and feel it coming in. There is this real promise with this energy that the things that we were starting or trying to create around the last new moon, I've forgotten what date that is, but around the last new moon are going to come to fulfillment. We're going to see progress, we're going to see growth, we're going to see things creating. This full moon should have the heading Cosmic Order on it, but it should also have emotion. And that is why I wanted to really focus on this energy in this week's live. So I'm sorry if you are commenting, it is not letting me see it. So I'm just going to keep going and hope that you are there. So we may experience with this full moon very heightened emotions. There's a Libra energy to this. It is a full moon and it is huge, and this moon is going to show us what could be, and that is why how you feel about what could be is absolutely key. And especially, as you know, when it comes to creating through law of attraction, when it comes to creating with the universe, with your guides, your angels, whatever your belief system is. That does of course mean that this full moon is going to pull on your emotions. If you are already sensitive, things you may feeling more so for the next few days particularly, but for the whole of this moon cycle. So for the next few weeks, it's going to be quite dominant that you are aware of your feelings. It is all about discovering and recognizing where you are not heard, where you're not being heard, and where you matter and where you don't. So many of you will experience quite heightened emotions. A real season for romance, really is. So that's good news for all the singletons out there, as we say. But it also can mean that some of you will have some drama in your relationships. If the relationships fall into the category or aspects of it touch into not feeling like you matter and not being heard. So communication within relationships is going to be key as well. Not just this week, but it will be very strong this week, which is why I like to give it in this week's energy reading. But it will be really strong progressing through the start of April. And we are also going to become very aware of what we want and what we don't want in relationships. And when I'm talking about relationships right now, don't think I'm only talking about what I call intimate ones. This is about personal relationships, but it is also about business relationships, friendships, what else is there? Family members. It is about all of this. I'm just popping on my phone just to check. I am actually even live in the group. I hope so. And in the event. I hope so. But yeah, so this is what we are all about. Yay, I am live. I can see some of you are there and commenting, so thank you for that. I'm going to keep going. It's not loading on my screen. Oh, don't you love technology? But we will become aware, as I say, about what we want and what we don't want. You need to put the word balance. If you think about it from that perspective, this is very much about balance as well. It is about it's not about knocking us out of balance, even though some people, the events may feel like that. It is about being brought back into balance where things have got out of balance. So be aware of that moving forwards. There are going to be a lot of light bulb moments for a lot of people this week, especially where other people are concerned. So we will be having that realization about ourselves, who we are as individuals, but also who we are in the relationships that we have, in our partnerships. So if you've been having issues, if you've been having a few struggles in your relationship, this is a great time to deal with that, to tackle that as well. There is also opportunity this week to bring into play some kind of like structure, routine, habit, something like that, which is actually going to improve your life or an aspect of your life. And it just makes life so much better for us. So pay attention to that and let that come in. If that's resonating you, if you can feel that need, then drop me a comment. I'm going to stack up my phone so I can see. Joe is agreeing with it. Thank you for tuning in, Joe, to the live. But it is about recognizing that we are up to the challenge this week of bringing change in. That is what is key here. And as I say, that can involve a lot of people, as in your relationship sector is coming into play. It's also a time where we're able to express compassion much better. So if you've got situations that are in need of forgiveness, know that they are going to be there as well. Know that there is an energy of forgiveness and compassion vibrating through this week. Tap into that if that is what you need in order for your relationships and for yourself to be well and to be in balance. We're going to recognize people's weaknesses. We're going to recognize people's strengths. But this is a time for growth, for developing, or rather remembering how strong you are, even if you have to walk through some painful stuff this week. That is what this is about. So even if it presents itself as challenging this week, know that what is really happening is you are being given opportunity to grow some way, somehow. Now, tomorrow, there can be an opportunity to find a sense of purpose in your world. There is this opportunity that can come in for many watching that will really increase your confidence and make you feel much more powerful this week than ever before. Tap into that and use it wisely, use it beautifully. Some of us are going to face life lessons this week. You know me, I don't beat about the bush. Some of us are going to face life lessons this week. Those life lessons will be about the insecurities we have that are making us feel like we've not got confidence to do the things we really, really need to do. So if you're having issues with success, if you've got imposter syndrome or anything like that, then you may go through some life challenges this week, which are actually life lessons to push you out of the comfort zone of fear and step into the confidence of success, owning where you're at and being all that you are, all right, or being shown all that you are. So look for the lesson, look for the growth in any challenges that you may face this week. There is this real desire this week within you at a soul level, at a mental level, to be growing, to be learning. So don't be surprised if you're drawn to learning stuff and studying stuff as well, because this is also a fantastic week for developing your skills and developing your talents. Now, because of what I said about those life lessons, some of you may experience some releasing of what we call mental blocks. So this could be a really powerful week for people watching. But it is about losing the resistance we have to give ourselves what we need and what we want in our lives. Is that resonating with you? Drop me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear your views. So as I say, the energies are all about this week, about cosmic ordering. So this is a week to place that order. Make sure though it is an alignment with who you are and what it is you wish to see or achieve in your world somehow. Make sure that what you are ordering represents the truth of who you are and not what you think through society influence you should be requesting or ordering or working with the universe to achieve. Drop me some comments and let me know. Now, when we get to Tuesday, that is when those energies really are kicking in. That real need to fulfill some commitments that we have made. And especially when it comes to, as I say, commitments that involve other people. Let me know if you need to hear that right now. Drop me a comment and let me know. Now, just so you are aware, I've got a number of ways that I can help you this week. It's a really busy week in my scheduling. So we have got, what have I got that I can help? Well, if you've got a business, you really need to book a seat at my Aligned for Success, which is on Tuesday morning here in the UK. If you don't have time to make that, you will get access to a replay of that insight. And what I bring through in that is key events, key dates and times, etc., and the key energy for developing and growing your business. So be aware of that. That can really power you up to work in alignment with universal energy, with the law of attraction, rather than be working against it. And I do actually tell my clients in it the days when you need to take a day off. So that could be quite good as well. And if it's more about personal growth, then join me on Tuesday evening for my month ahead. Just £10 is your ticket for that one to see what is coming in for the month of April. You can access that through the link in the description box, or you can access it through my website, which is needapsychic.co.uk. So I am switching to the tarot. And as always, I need to tell you that readings are for entertainment purposes only. So take from this reading, it's a general reading for everyone watching. So take from this reading what resonates with you, what you feel you need to hear. Don't be frightened to come back and watch it again. I have many clients who tell me they watched it later in the week and the events, etc., had already occurred, but it was great to get that insight into the why, because that is what life is about. What is the why? All right, so just be aware of that as well. Still not seeing comments. I'm gonna have to log in and respond to your comments afterwards. So straight away the card that I am pulling out is the one that is all about commitment, the one that is all about having faith in your ability to commit to what matters to you. Yes, some of you will be looking at relationships. Some of you will be looking at whether or not you are committed to those relationships. All of that will be going on. But what we have to start to do now is lose the mixed emotions we have, lose that energy of confusion, decide where we are going this week and focus on that. As I say to my coaching clients, don't get distracted by the next shiny thing. Stay focused, stay driven, and stay in your energy of faith in your abilities and the universe to just deliver in divine cosmic ordering time. All right? All it can be well this week, despite the things that I've said. The vibe for this week is still a good one. Can you feel yourself powering up? Drop me a comment and let me know if you can feel yourself powering up. there is this need. You've been resting, you've been recovering, you have been letting go. But this week, it's all about the opposite now. And what I mean by that, it's about getting on with it. This is the week to get on with it. This is the week to put the challenges behind you. This is the week to get everything, every aspect of your life moving forwards once and for all, and in a powerful, powerful way. So be aware of that. Yes, work aspects, there can be a lot of work to do. But some of that work will actually involve you walking away, whether from old projects, old people, connections, or even from business and roles where you've invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of emotion. What can happen here now is this new vision come in, and one that you really feel that you can hold on to. So hold it there, hold it in your creative space, and know it is there, know it is coming, because it is all about this new vision that will require you to walk away from some aspects and invest, whether emotionally, mentally, time, or even money. But there is this need to start to invest in you when it comes to your work aspect. In terms of relationships, just be careful this week that you are not seeing yourself responsible as for everyone else's happiness. You are not. They are responsible for their own. So be aware of that and know to just watch that in your behaviors, because your choices, remember, it's about balance. Your choices need to be taking care of you as much as they are about taking care of those around you. So be aware of that as well. There's been a lot of change going on for many of you when it comes to relationships. And again, I'm going to say that's not just intimate, that's business connections, work connections, friendships, family, all of it. There is this need to stand your ground on what you know and believe is right for you when it comes to your connections. So make sure that you are doing that, all right? There is this real need to only carry your own load. Make sure other people are being accountable and being responsible for their actions, their steps, and the work that they are undertaking. Because you need to be responsible for you, because you need to powerhouse yourself forwards while you're in this energy, not get dragged backwards through carrying too many other people along this journey. Spiritual, personal growth. Yes, it is about healing. Yes, it is about letting go, and it is about focusing on a new version of success that sits well with your soul. Not just what the mind tells you you should have or you should be. It's about what sits well with your soul, your heart, and your mind for you to create. So some of you may even need some healing this week. You may need to let go of what is not, how can I word that? Not in alignment with your soul. Does that make sense? It's about being true to yourself, going where your faith is, where your love is, but most importantly, your faith and love in yourself. Does that make sense? In order to power you up to grow. So yeah, a lot of work to do this week, but it's all about you. It's not actually about other people as such this week. It's about finally being free of challenges, ideas, and other people's stuff and drama, and instead now stepping forwards to be beautifully and powerfully you. So a great week for romance. In fact, a great couple of weeks for romance. But you've got to be yourself. No one can love you heart and soul if you don't present yourself through your heart and your soul. And there has to be that meeting of minds. That is how balance comes into love this week. So if you're in a relationship, make sure that your relationships are serving all of those aspects of who you are. This is a week to be open. This is about a week to be honest. But it is about being honest with yourselves and acknowledging your needs as you step forwards in dealing with other people, because this is the week that you really need to start to feel whole. So I hope I have helped you this evening. Have a great week. Enjoy.